my name is Tesla, and I just share how I budget out my middle class paychecks. It's May 5th, and I have 2,660. That's not correct. And I have $2,066.98 to work with. So, first, I'm going to go over to my sinking funds, and I'm going to add 272.73 towards my 2025 Roth IRA. And I'm pretty much on target for everything else. The only thing I'm underfunded by, it says here, is my 2025 Roth IRA, but I split that in between my checks, so I'm going to ignore that. The only thing I need to be mindful of is my bill sinking fund, which I'm going to put more money into once I go over the rest of my expenses. So I'll go into basic expenses. Well, actually, I'll go over my overspent because I have done some spending in the past 5 days. My car insurance this month was a little lower because I got some credits toward it. That was $97.95. For groceries, I've already spent about $63, and I'll add another $100 on top of that. So I'll just put around, not that this is round, but like a flat number of $165. I've already spent $20.84 on junk food because this could technically be dining out. But my city has been experiencing power outages, and I needed somewhere to work, and I didn't want to work somewhere. Well, when you go somewhere to work, you have to like buy food from them, and I was there for hours at a time. And so I spent $20.84 basically just to work somewhere. So I'm gonna put $40 just so I have $20 for other instances as well. For appearance, I've been paying for laser hair removal. So I'm going to pull this $140 from my treatment sinking fund because that is all saved up for. For health, I'm going to add $150 to cover my appointments this month. It'll probably be $150 per month on my health going forward, and it's an expensive year for health, but I'm almost 30 and I really can't ignore it anymore, and it is what it is. I put this under work expenses because I didn't know where else to put it, but I'm not going to get reimbursed for this. So my desktop does not have any sort of like Microsoft programs on it. And so I paid for the subscription to put it on my personal computer as well as my work computer in case I ever need to work from my personal computer. So that was $757, and I'll probably be paying for that monthly going forward. And it's for work, so I put it here even though I know it's coming out of my own pocket. Support can have $35, which is about $10 more than I usually put, but shouldn't change anything up too drastically. I don't know if this is a glitch, but it's telling me I have $45 worth of presents coming up, and I can't remember why, like who is supposed to be getting presents for me. And it's normally supposed to tell me on the bottom here, like where my future expenses are going. So I have to search through my actual budget. Okay, so I looked through my accounts, and that's because Mother's Day is in May, and I give each of them like $20. So I already spent 11. It says here I need to assign $56. Durables, it also has future expenses that it's not telling me in the side corner here. However, I know that I've already put $162.37 towards my mattress payment. I know that here we go, 3 upcoming transactions. I know that my fridge payment costs like $220, and I had beefed up my major repairs fund a little bit, knowing that that would cover some monthly payments. So I'm going to move $220 from my major repairs to my durables. And then the reason why it's still negative is because I wanted to spend like $100 or less on some fake flowers for a planter box I have outside in front of my garage window, just so I have something to look out at the window. And then I also wanted blackout curtains. I will assign another $100, knowing that I will probably get the curtains next paycheck and don't need to worry about it for now. Fuel, I'll assign $40, and that basically concludes everything for transportation. I'm jumping all over the place today, I know. Later on this month, I have a Who Gives a Crap shipment, but that won't happen until my next paycheck, so I don't need to cover it now. For consumables, I'll just put $25 for anything that pops up. Maintenance, I've been paying for pest control every month, even though nobody's coming by anymore. I have a scheduled appointment again, but they have been dropping the ball. And I know that I paid them, so it's like my responsibility to be on their ass, but also like I'm the customer. You should be keeping track and keeping in check with me. So I don't like that. Hopefully they give me like a month off or something for being late. But hopefully that's the only thing for maintenance this month. I'm going to come back to this bills category and I'm going to move on because even though these are red and negative, they are for expected expenses and not expenses that have actually occurred yet, so I don't have to worry about them. Groceries already covered. Dining out I already covered. Oh no, I didn't. I covered junk food. I didn't cover dining out. I'll put 40 in dining out. Toiletries, I normally put 12. Appearance, I've been trying to look for like a bathing suit or something. I would hope not to spend more than like $35 on it, and I haven't had any luck yet, but I'm signing money in appearance for that. Health I had already covered. Giving is good to go. Chip does not need anything. Entertainment can have 45, and hobbies, I have yet to start one, and I keep meaning to get out of the house and do something, so I'll put 70 here. Even if it doesn't become a hobby, I just need something. I need to get out of this house and do something. And adventures, I may visit my hometown later this month, which is not really an adventure. It's not really a vacation, and it shouldn't cost much besides like gas and maybe food on the way, so I'll just assign $50 here because I'll be staying with my family, so I won't need a hotel room, and it should be a really cheap out of the weekend activity. I need to add $2.99 to subscriptions. Oh, I need to get another phone charger. So what is that, like 10, maybe maximum $12? I'll put 25 in miscellaneous just for any buffering. Scroll through my categories just to make sure I have enough of a buffer for everything, which I think I definitely do. Knowing that these two are upcoming transactions that are not set in stone, so they're not truly negative. And I have $577.90 left, and I need to assign that back into my bills. Okay, there we go. And then once all my bills are actually spent for this month, that will leave me with $909.52. And I'd like to keep this fund at $2,000. So I'm definitely going to have to put a large amount from my next check back into this fund just to make sure I am prepared for the next month. But that is everything I have. It's a back to normal check after my commission check last month, so it's just back on the grind. And I hopefully can do some fun stuff this month. I've been so exhausted from work, so I don't know what's going to be possible, but I'm looking forward to it, and I will see y'all in the next check.